Although natural wonders such as Niagara Falls and the Grand Canyon are well known for their immense scale, the world we live in is full of mystery and even some stuff that science can't quite understand yet. Believe it or not, there are some amazing places out there that the majority of us have never heard of. Today we are going to see top 10 scientifically impossible places that actually exist. Before starting to this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more future videos. Number 10. Devil's Kettle. Judge C.R. Magny State Park is located on the north shore of Lake Superior in Minnesota. The Devil's Kettle is located in this park, which was named after a former Duluth mayor. Thanks to rock formations, this unusual waterfall breaks in half, with half of the Brule River continuing on and the other half disappearing into a pothole. Before vanishing underground, the waterfalls drop about 10 feet. Since dyes, ping-pong balls, and other things tossed into the Devil's Kettle do not reappear, researchers have yet to figure out where this flow reconnects. People have been advised not to explore because there is no way of knowing which channels the water pass through. Number 9. Kawah Ijen. A sulfur mine was installed in the side of a volcano in Indonesia, but the volcano is not in danger of erupting. The volcano is inactive throughout the day, but a neon blue substance flows down its side at night, streaming like lava. The sulfur being mined from inside the volcano is causing this phenomenon. Heat allows trapped sulfur gas to build up and escape, resulting in blue flames shooting up to 5 meters into the air. The gas then semi-solidifies and flows down the mountain as a liquid. The staff mine it once it has hardened. The sulfur in the air is poisonous, and employees must wear gas masks to stay healthy. However, many workers cannot afford gas masks, so they wear wet clothes instead. Number 8. Hessdalen Lights. Floating lights of white, yellow, and red cross the night sky over the Hessdalen Valley in rural central Norway. They are known as the Hessdalen Lights, and they appear in the dark and can last anywhere from a few seconds to over an hour. The lights pass at a breakneck pace at times and slowly at others, appearing to float in midair. People have seen the lights since the early 1930s and speculated about what could be causing them. Some researchers suspect ionized iron dust is to blame, but studies have been inconclusive. Number 7. Lake Karachay. During the Cold War, the USSR was actively trying to catch up to the US in an arms race for nuclear weapons, and one of these factories was situated on the banks of Lake Karachay in the southern Ural Mountains of western Russia. They would spill nuclear material and waste directly into the water while the Mayak facility was still operational, oblivious to the possible risks. In 1957, an accident caused one of the nuclear waste storage tanks to burst, releasing radioactive particles over a 9,000 square mile area. Then, in 1967, a drought caused the lake to dry up, spreading radioactive dust over 900 square miles via wind power. The lake is now mostly covered in concrete, but the area is still so dangerous that standing near it for an hour will kill you. Number 6. The Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is a poorly defined triangle that connects Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico in the western North Atlantic Ocean. The U.S. Navy claims there is no such thing as the Bermuda Triangle, but they can't understand why planes and ships have vanished in the past in this region. Although several ships pass by and commercial and private planes fly over on a regular basis, there are times when they simply disappear. Some claim the disappearances are connected to the lost city of Atlantis, which they believe is buried deep beneath the tropical cyclone-prone area. Others claim that magnetic anomalies in the area can cause compasses in the area to become confused, causing craft to become lost. Number 5. Doubletree. There is a rare site between the towns of Grana and Casorzo in Piedmont, Italy. A large mulberry tree with a cherry tree growing through the middle is fenced off on the side of the road due to its uniqueness. Although trees have grown parasitic growths as a result of birds dropping seeds in the past, these parasitic growths are usually very small before dying and being expelled from the host tree. These trees are unique in that they are both completely healthy and have branches that span over 5 meters in length. It has earned the nickname of the Double Tree of Casorzo, and it has remained in its current state for quite some time. Number 4. The Boiling River. There is a 4-mile-long river that kills deep in the Amazon. The Shanay Timpishka heats up to 196 degrees Fahrenheit, boiling everything alive that enters the bath. Normally, a river would have to be close to a volcano to reach this temperature, but the closest one is nearly 700 kilometers away. As they try to safety, animals have been seen dropping into the water and being cooked from the inside out. Scientists assume the phenomenon is caused by a fault line under the Earth, although they have yet to prove this hypothesis. Number 3. The Petrifying Well. On the banks of the Nid River in North Yorkshire, England, one of the UK's oldest pay-to-enter tourist attractions. This cave near Knaresborough, once thought to be cursed by the devil or a witch, looks like something out of H.P. Lovecraft's mind. The cave's entrance resembles a skull. The strangest thing is that anything that comes into contact with the cave's water turns to stone. Items left near the cave seem to transform to stone in an incredibly short amount of time. The cave's waters have an unusually high mineral content, according to scientists. This explains why the objects form a hard shell, similar to a stalactite, but it doesn't explain why it happens so quickly. Although the formation of stalactites and stalagmites can take centuries, the petrification of these objects takes just weeks or months, depending on their size. Number 2. Underwater Park. A lovely park with benches and walking trails near the Hochschwab Mountains in Austria can be explored in the midsummer and autumn. During the snowy winters, the park and town of Tragos become buried in snow. When the snow melts from the mountains and surrounding areas in the spring, the park is completely flooded, and the nearby Gruner River overflows. Divers will then discover the underwater landscape, which includes bridges and benches that are home to trout, as well as the beginnings of alpine flower blooming. Around midsummer, the lake's waters begin to recede, allowing access to the park once more. Number 1. Lightning storms. Anyone who is afraid of thunderstorms should stay away from western Venezuela. Lightning storms over the Catatumbo River start nearly every night at 7 p.m. and last until near dawn. When lightning flashes through the sky over the water, it can happen more than 260 nights a year. In 2010, there was a 6-week stretch without hurricanes, leading scientists to wonder whether they would return. Following the break, the storms have returned and are still raging, despite scientists' inability to pinpoint the cause. The presence of uranium in the bedrock was once thought to have led to the hurricanes, but this was later dismissed as a far-fetched hypothesis. That's a wrap for Top 10 Scientifically Impossible Places That Actually Exist. What do you think about our list? Let us know in the comment section below. And make sure to subscribe to our channel for more future updates. See you in the next video.